What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Machiavelli X Cam coming at y'all with another video, and this video is something different, man. This is my first story time. I've been waiting to tell this story for a minute. I haven't really told anybody this story before, so I think this the perfect time for a first story time video, man. That's really what I'm gonna be dropping. I'm gonna still be dropping the gameplay, but I'm gonna be telling these story times, you feel me? And I got a whole bunch of stories to really tell. I've been through some crazy stuff to be only on this earth for 18 years, you feel me? But this is gonna be the first time that I ever got head, or whatever y'all want to call it, oral, whatever. I call it head. But yeah, man, it's gonna be the first time that this has ever happened to me. So I'm just gonna get right into this story, man. So I was 14, you feel me? I had just turned 14, just moved to Florida, you feel me? And I moved to Florida from Chicago, and so I'm real new here. I'm in the 8th grade. I don't really know nobody like that, and so I'm kind of just always in the house or whatever. And I remember it was just this one time I was just in school, and there was this one girl. I ain't gonna give her name out. We just gonna call her Stephanie. Yeah, we just gonna call her Stephanie, bro. And I remember I used to see this girl in lunch, all the time or whatever, and I would never really say nothing. I think how it went, it was just like we weren't allowed to, just unless we were going in like the lunch line, we weren't really able to just like roam around the lunchroom and shit like how you can do it in high school or whatever. So I would just sit at my table, be on the phone, and just be scrolling down Instagram. And I remember one day, she DM'd me. She was like, hey Cam, and all this other stuff, and just getting to know me or whatever, because I only really talked to a couple people. Some of the girls there was just like, I don't know, kind of weird. So that was like kind of like one of the first females I started talking to get to know, whatever. All my homies was my friends, like the people I had just met. They was all boys and shit. And I had to interact with some females. But yeah, we was just getting to know each other. We was texting here and there, you feel me? And after like, I want to say like 3 weeks maybe, I wasn't even focused on doing any of that. I was playing basketball or whatever. And we went from DMing each other on Instagram to this back when Kick was still popping a little bit. So I had her Kick or whatever. I felt like the man when I had Kick, bro. But it was one late night during a break that well, it wasn't really a school break, but it was a break that I took. I had went back to Chicago to see my family or whatever. And it was late night, so Chicago time is an hour behind Florida time, so it was about 12 my time, so it was 1 o'clock in Florida. And she started talking, that little freaky talk that everybody used to do. They're like 14 or whatever. And I don't know why I keep saying whatever, just don't mind me. It's like something I do. I say on bro a lot too, but she was talking to me, and she was just talking about how how good she is at doing this and doing that. And mind you, I'm not a virgin at this point in time. I'm not a virgin, but I just never received like oral. But I'm gonna say that virginity story for another video. But she was texting me, and she was like, how she's good at this. And I told her it was a rookie mistake. I told her, I was trying to sound like the man. I told her I ain't never had head before. I should have just said I did. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I feel like when you don't do something, it makes somebody want to do it more. So I was just like, nah, I never got head before or whatever. And then she was like, well, let me show you. Those exact words. Let me show you what it's like. So I was like, alright, folk, trying to keep calm, but on the inside, I'm feeling like, oh yeah, like I got it like that. Like I'm finna get some top, bro. Like it's finna be the first time I'm really feeling like the man out here. So I'm like, alright, but let me keep calm on the outside. I'm hella calm in the messages, but I was like, when you want to do that, when I get back. So I ended up getting back to Florida like I want to say 2-3 days later. I got back, got back to school, seen her in school, kept it cordial, and then it got to the weekend. And down here in Florida, we didn't get out of school till like 3:50. So half that day is gone, but we would like be going to like the high school football games. This is before we was in high school, of course. So we would go to the little football games. They wouldn't start till 7. But we would always, go out to the mall, me and my friends. So, that really getting out at 3:50 really didn't matter. And so I was like, what, Friday, I go over there. So I had saved up. I used to work. I used to just like cut grass and stuff just to make, extra money. And then I would get paid for it. I'll get paid a decent amount. So I would save up, and I realized that she didn't stay that far from me. So I was like, I'll come over Friday. Said her mom works late. Her mom, and she doesn't live with her dad. And her mom goes to work at like 8. So I told my mom, I'm like, yo, I'm finna go out to the mall with some friends. They're gonna pick me up. So my homie, he's gonna remain nameless, but he scooped me and dropped me off at her house. And it was just us. And I came back there. She got this, spit my game to her. We sitting on the couch watching movies, and in my head I'm like, man, I ain't come over here for all that. I ain't come over here to watch no goddamn Iron Man. Like, we finna do what we was talking about doing. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm in my mood, bro. Like, I'm in my bag right now. So go back to her room, right? Sit on the. She throw me on the bed. Get to taking my jacket off. All right, okay, I see what she doing. Instantly, I had on basketball shorts. She just pulled my shit down. I sat there and I looked, and that's when I knew shit was finna get real. Now at this point, I'm thinking, yo, this girl's on that. She love freak, and bro, when I tell you, she got to going to work, dude. If I was to tell y'all that she had went to work on me, bro, that'd be an understatement. She went stupid, like go crazy, go stupid. Like, she was just kind of going crazy, and this all new to me. So damn, like I'm looking, I'm sitting there like I almost caught the Holy Ghost. She started doing this little thing with her hands and her tongue. And she was just going faster and faster. She wasn't coming up to catch her breath. She a trooper for real. I'm alright. I'm starting to love Florida a little bit. Like that's what was going through my head. She toes curling, all that. I'm alright. Yeah, she owns that. She own that for real. Like, she doing all these things I ain't never even seen before. Like, I ain't even know at the time of my age, thinking a girl is capable of. And mind y'all, these white girls love black guys, they for real. And so and I was starting to realize that as all this was going down and all this was processing in my head, alright, I'm loving this. Like, all types of faces. She started going fast, my toes curling, I'm out here moving, catching the Holy Ghost. She stopped for a minute. She asked me, she was like, is it good? I said, is it good? Shit is amazing. And so she just came back down and kept going. So like 10-15 minutes go by and she's still going, and I'm like, alright, I wonder, like, is she tired? Like, she ain't even say nothing about her jaws hurting, none of that. She just still going. And I'm like, yeah, she one of those, cause you don't find a lot of those until today. So at the time, me being 14, I was like, oh yeah, I like this. And she just kept going and just kept going. And from that point on, she would just routinely just ask me what I want some top, and I'm just like, yes, but still, this first time she was doing it for like 30 minutes, and then the second time we did it, it just got even shorter. Like, she just found some new tricks, bro. I'm like, alright, she's going ham. Like, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, And then I remember after the second time, this is when people start calling me an asshole. The first time when she finished giving me head, my first time ever getting head, I avoided giving head back. She would like throw hints out there, and I would just act dumb until it was time for me to go. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And it's just this second time that she was at my house, so I can't say I gotta go or whatever. And I remember she did her thing for her little 20-25 minutes, and I was just like, yeah, she better not ask me to do something like that, because I'm sitting here chilling, like I'm not finna, it's not happening, shorty. And she got done, and she started, kind of talking, and then I knew I had to cut her off only after 2 times, when she was like, oh, I really want you to be my boyfriend. And I looked at her, and I was just like, what? Like, what? Like, your boyfriend? Nah, man, I can't do that. Like, I just moved there. I was like, shorty, I don't know you like that. I know you a little bit, but I don't know you like that. Trying to be your boyfriend. Like, nah, bro. You going a little too far with that. We did a little thing. Well, no, you did a little bit of something, and that don't mean we finna be in a relationship. Like, this ain't bubbles and roses. We ain't finna go out like that just because you gave me top. Like, you gave me top and you gotta go. Like, you talking crazy now. At first you was talking crazy and you was like, your turn. Like, don't ever tell me that, cause I'm just gonna look at you like you're dumb, because that's not what we agreed to. I don't know why some people be trying to do that. We didn't agree to that. You agreed to suck my dick. Nobody ever said I was returning the favor. You better look at somebody else to do all that, because it ain't finna be Cam. But that's gonna really wrap up this story time, man. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so y'all know when I upload. I'm really finna be coming with a bunch of story time, and I'm gonna be working with my boy Drew. I'm gonna put shout out to his channel. I'm gonna put that in the description. Y'all go subscribe to him. Me and him might have some little collab going soon one of these days. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up.